So in this PPT, you are going to see about relational model. Relational model, it is a mathematical concept based on the ideas of sets. The model was first proposed by Dr. E.F. Cobb of IBM Research. So here, previously we have seen that a table is going to be called as a collection of rows and columns. But in the case of informal definitions, a table it is going to be called as a relation. So a relation looks like a table of values. So and then a relation typically contains a set of rows and set of columns. The data elements in each row represent certain facts that correspond to a real-world entity or relationship. In the formal model, rows are going to be called as a tuples. So column, it has a column header that gives an indication of the meaning of the data items in that column. In the formal model, the column header is called an attribute name or just an attribute. So this is an example. A relation name, it is going to be called as a student name. So previously we can call that it's a table name is student, but in the case of relation model, we have to call the relation, we have to call the table as a relation. So it contains a set of rows and columns. Set of rows are going to be called as a tuples. So, so totally here in this relation, relation. So there are 5 tuples. And name, SSN, home, phone, address, and everything is going to be called as an attributes. So the attributes and the tuples of a relation student. Student is the relation name. This is going to be, this is how you have to call this. An informal definition is key of a relation. So each row has a value of a data item that uniquely identifies the rows in the table. It is going to be called as a key. In the student table, SSN is going to be called as a key. So key in the sense that is the SSN, that is social security number. So with the help of this SSN, we can uniquely identify this set of rows in the table. And what is an artificial key or surrogate key? So sometimes row IDs or sequential numbers are assigned as keys. If suppose if you're going to give 1 Benjamin Bayer, 2 Shang Cha Kim, and 3 Dick Davidson, then 1 to 3 it is going to be called as the artificial key or surrogate key. And next one is schema. Schema or description of the database, or the schema it is also called as the structure of the database. So this is a description of the relation. It is denoted by R of A1, A2 up to AN. What is this R? This R denotes the relation. So relation of A1, A2 up to AN. A1, A2 it is going to be called as the attributes. For example, customer of customer ID, customer name, address, phone number. So here customer it is going to be called as the relation. Customer ID, name, address, phone number, they are going to be called as the attributes. So each attribute has a domain or a set of valid values. A tuple, it is an ordered set of values. Each value is derived from the appropriate domain. A row in the customer relation is a 4-tuple and would consist of 4 values. A relation is a set of tuples. A domain has a logical definition. Example, USA phone numbers or the set of 10-digit phone numbers valid in the US. Informal terms and formal terms. Informal terms table. Here formal terms is relation. For the column header we will call, here we have to call it as an attribute, or possible column values it is going to be called as a domain as a formal terms. Row, tuple, table definition we have to call it as a schema relation. Populated table in the sense state of the relation. So in the next, we are going to see how we are going to convert the that is the conversion of ER diagram. It is how it is going to be converted into the relational